Hello students, good morning. I hope you all are safe and healthy at your home. In previous lecture, we completed first renewable source solar energy. And now in this lecture, we will starting biomass. In biomass, first of all, we see the detail about biomass and then its instrument for the energy. So first of all we see detail about biomass. What is biomass and how it created? Biomass, plant matter created by the process of photosynthesis, is called biomass. We well known about the photosynthesis process. Green trees are main producer of biomass. In photosynthesis, with the help of water, carbon dioxide, solar energy, in this reaction, that means energy means solar energy. Solar energy from sun. This energy is solar energy. Water, carbon dioxide, solar energy is converted into biomass. So, biomass created and also oxygen obtained, which is used for our daily life. In process of photosynthesis, we also know about this type of process. Biomass includes all plant living trees, agricultural plant, bush, grass and algae and their residues after processing. In agricultural production, some of waste material, it is also known as biomass. Biomass may be obtained from forest, woods, agricultural lands, arid lands and wastelands. This is noted that biomass may be obtained. It is very important point. Biomass may be obtained from forest, woods, agricultural lands, arid lands and wastelands. But it is noted that for the obtaining of biomass, but producer is green trees and the process is photosynthesis. Methods of utilizing energy. There are two methods. Number one, direct method and number two, indirect method. There are two methods, direct and indirect. Let us see it one by one. Direct methods. Wood used for burning stoves, say chullas. In rural areas, there are directly wood is used for preparation of food, that is known as chullas. Poor traditional designs. In chullas is very poor tradition design. Lot of smoke, lower efficiency, only 10% efficiency is given in direct methods and lots of pollution created by this type of methods. Number two, indirect methods. It is subdivided into two methods. Number one, thermochemical conversion and number two, biochemical conversion. First of all, we see thermochemical conversion. Thermochemical conversion includes processes like destructive distillation of wood, coal, etc. Pyrolysis and gasification. These are the processes used in thermochemical conversion, and biochemical conversion includes process like fermentation. So fermentation is biological conversion, while destructive distillation, pyrolysis and gasification are thermochemical conversion. Now, advantages and disadvantages of biomass. We discuss here advantages and disadvantages in detail. So, first of all, we start with advantages. Number 1, initial investment comparatively low compared to elements of solar energy. In whole earth, there are falling of solar radiation, the trees grow. So we not invest any other equipment for biomass. So in comparatively solar energy, the investment is very low. Number 2, processing biomass for fuel from sewage and waste reduce environmental hazards. It reduces the pollution. So it is very important advantages. Number 3, techniques for raising special species says equivalents are simple and easy. Number 4, small units can be located near to accumulation of waste. The rural area is the main source of biomass, so we can establish the unit near the waste or a biomass material. Byproduct, next point, byproduct can be fully recycled. This is very important point. The byproduct can be fully recycled. Methods are relatively low polluting of power generation. With the help of biomass, power generation is very low polluting. Next, biogas can be easily distributed through GI pipes, galvanized iron. The full name of GI is galvanized iron for domestic purpose. It is very important. It can be stored in containers and can be distributed to the consumers. It is easily distributed to consumers. In rural areas, hygienic and sanitation conditions improve. In this time or at a present time, it is very important point. In rural areas, hygienic and sanitation conditions improve. Next point, production of biological fuels may be coupled to synthesis of protein. Some of this type of compound is also obtained by biomass. Now we discuss about disadvantages of biomass. Land required for cultivation and utilization is very large. Cultivation and utilization, it takes some times or a long time process. Hence, it is not usable and feasible where land price is very high. In urban areas, there is the price of land is very high. So, that type of situation, it is not feasible and usable. Second point, photosynthetic efficiency is very small. Say 1% of solar radiation are converted into biomass by plant. This is also a very important point. Photosynthetic efficiency is very small and it is only 1%. 99% of solar radiation is lost. Only 1% solar radiation is converted into biomass. Number 3, cost of energy produced is higher than urban centralized power generation system are available. In urban areas, power generating system, we develop sometimes of power generating system. With compared to this type of system, the cost of energy produced is higher by biomass. So, we have loss, or when we have no option for the power generation, then biomass is used. And last point, disadvantage is collection and transportation becomes expensive since it can be bottled like LPG and contain high concentration of moisture, says 50 to 95%, and is corrosive in nature. It is very important disadvantages. Biomass contains 50 to 90% of moisture, and if any container is used for transportation, collection or storage, then its moisture is corrode it and we lost the container. These are the important disadvantages, advantages and disadvantages of biomass. Now next topic, energy plantation. Advantages of energy plantation. Economics of energy plantation. Economics through plantation essentially depends on cost of fuel mass produced in comparison to conventional fuels. Some other conventional fuels with compare, it is beneficial. Number 2, cost of processing if any required. Number 3, cost of fuel will further depends on of cost land, that is in terms of yield of fuel per unit area. Next point, cost of plantation per unit area per year. Next point, storage. No storage losses since crop duration is fixed and continuous harvesting can be carried out. Lesser air pollution. It is very important, storage. I repeat, no storage losses since crop duration is fixed and continuous harvesting can be carried out. Lesser air pollution. And last point, ecological conditions and carbon dioxide balance. It is very important for all human beings. All human beings. Balance of carbon dioxide, that means production of oxidation. So, ecological conditions and carbon dioxide balance. These are the main advantages of energy plantation. Now, biomass gasification. This is very important point. It is a process of partial combustion in which solid biomass is especially wood in form of pieces or agricultural residues is converted into combustible gas mixture. Therefore, the conversion of wood into combustible gas mixture, not only wood but also agricultural residue, and it is only waste. Agricultural residue is not very important. So, for biomass gasification, we use agricultural residue and wood, and both of are converted into combustible gas mixture. Gas produced in gasifier is clean, having a value of 4 to 5000 kilojoule per meter cube. This is very important point, and 1 marks question is also obtained here. Give the heating value or a calorific value of gas produced in gasifier, that is 4000 to 5000 kilojoule per meter cube. With some gases like hydrogen 18 to 20%, carbon monoxide 18 to 24% are main constituents. Therefore, from agricultural residue or waste and wood, we get combustible gases, and this gases is mixture of combustible gas, hydrogen, carbon monoxide, etc. Advantages of gasifier. Number 1, easy to operate. Anyone can operate gasifier. No skilled person is required for gasifier operation. Number 2, easy maintenance. Maintenance and cleaning process of gasifier is very easy. Here is also non-skilled person maintain or clean the gasifier. Number 3, study in construction. It is very important point. Study in construction. And last, number 4, reliable operation. So these are the main 4 advantages. I repeat that: easy to operate, easy maintenance, study in construction, and reliable operation. Now we see the gasifier is best suitable alternative in view of following. Here some point list out why gasifier is best. Number 1 or first, gasifier of the high flexibility in terms of various biomass materials as the feedstock. Number 2, gasifier have thermochemical conversion. In this lecture above we discuss about thermochemical conversion and biochemical conversion. So in gasifier, thermochemical conversion takes place and have efficiency in the range of 70 to 90%, which is the highest amongst other alternatives. It is very important, very important point. Gasifier have thermochemical conversion efficiency in the range of 70 to 90%. Next, number 3, gasification output capacity, especially in high output range, is controlled only by availability of adequate feed material rather than any other technical consideration. It is also very important point. Number 4, area required for gasification equipment is lowest per unit output of energy compared to heat or electricity. With comparison with heat or electricity, its area requirement is very low. In next lecture, we see the detailed study of downdraft gasifier, and I also attach videos. So please show, that is very important point. Area requirement for gasification equipment is very low. Next point, number 5. The gasification equipment has high turn down ratio compared to biogas and higher than steam turbine system. It is very important point. And next, number 6, gasification outputs are suitable as fuel in all type of internal combustion engines with capacity ranging from 50 to 30%. It is notable that the very good ranging capacity for combustion engine is 50 to 30%. Now, next topic is classification of biomass gasifier. There are two main types of biomass gasifier. Number 1 is on the basis of direction of gas flow. On the basis of direction of gas flow. And number 2, output or gasifier capacity. There are also sub 2 classes for this type. Number A is downdraft gasifier and updraft gasifier. In next lecture, we see detailed study about downdraft gasifier. And number B is as per the output power generation. There are also 4 subtypes of power generation output. Number 1, small scale gasifier, that is up to only 10 kilowatt. 10 kilowatt. kW means 10 kilowatt. Number 2, medium size gasifier from 10 kilowatt to 50 kilowatt. Medium size is in between 10 to 50 kilowatt. Now, number 3, large size gasifier from 50 kilowatt to 300. 50 to 300 kilowatt power generation takes place in large size gasifier. And last, number 4 is very large size gasifier, that is from 300 kilowatt and above power generation is generated in large size. So, output power generation, we classify biomass gasifier into 4 types: small scale, medium size, large scale and very large. Okay, thank you.